Hey everyone, it's MJ and I'm gonna teach you how to draw a simple eye today. I use pen and tablet for this drawing, but of course you can use pencil, dry brush or any other technique that is consist of erasing and drawing again. So let's start.
As you can see, I'm trying to draw Emma Watson's left eye. I have drawn the outline of the eye already, so this tutorial could be about the texture. I'm going to use Photoshop's brush to paint the texture of the skin. It's not going to be lots of detail, but it's going to be good enough for a simple drawing. But before that, I'm going to create a new layer and make it light gray, so it will be closer to the color of the skin. And now I'm going to use brush to shape the volume of the face. This is the first step. So I set opacity to a lighter amount and start sweeping my brushes across the darker areas. You don't have to make it very good right now, you just have to show the shape. This is a very long process, so I raise the speed, but the real time version is in the corner. So after you randomly sweep your brush and shape the eye, you should start cleaning it using lighter colors. And this is how I do my drawings. There is no obvious lines in the face, but when shadows get together, they create lines. So I believe you should darken an area, then after that add light and start playing with it until you get what you want. For example, in this part, I'm gonna show you how to how I draw lines in the eye. As you see, I draw a thick, a thick line around the eye. The thickness is too much for a realistic drawing, but it doesn't matter what thickness I choose. It won't be realistic unless I clean it. As you see, when I slightly make the line thinner, it becomes more appropriate and more realistic. This is actually the same technique you can use with pencil or dry brush. You just have to make it good use of your tortillon or whatever and your eraser instead of digital brushes. And just like that, you can draw a nice texture of human skin. You just have to be patient, create a new layer, draw different parts and go forward. I normally use a layer for skin, a layer for the base of the eye, a layer for the darker areas of the eye, and a layer for the darkest area plus the reflection. And so I guess you got the whole idea. I mean, the darkening and the lightening. Very simple and just have to be patient. So after I'm pleased with the quality, I create a new layer and start to draw eyelashes. Just sweeping line normally, nothing special here too. You can hold R button in the keyboard to rotate the screen so you can draw lines easier. And remember, always draw some lines out of order to make it more realistic. And I start drawing eyebrows, but as you see, it's really stupid and not beautiful. So I removed it, and this time I started to doing more carefully, randomly sweeping my hand and creating hair-shaped lines. And don't forget to draw some lines out of order here too. Now as you see, it's almost done. So I start cleaning and make it my final draft. As one of my friends said, the eyebrows was too dark, so I made it lighter. And now it's it. It's done. As you see, it wasn't that hard, but you do need patience. So to sum up, lights and darks together can shape lines in the face. So you darken an area and then clean it and make it lighter to get what you want. The perfect of the perfect example of this is in my drawing is the top of eyelid. Man, it looks cool. And then you just draw normal lines for eyebrows and eyelashes, and you always draw some lines out of order because it make it more realistic. I use two brushes in my drawing. One is the first brush in the link in the description. I use it with lighter opacities to shape the skin. And then I use the hair brush, also in the link, to draw eyebrows and eyelashes. If you want to change the opacity faster, when using brush, just press a number in keyboard. Like if you press 6, the opacity becomes 60%. If you press shift and a number, it changes the flow. I hope it was a helpful tutorial. If you learned something, please hit the like button and also visit my Instagram. Until next time, have fun.